Self-doubt comes from past failures, quitting, or the lack of action towards accomplishing a specific goal. My self-doubt derived from a previous archery Coues deer hunt where I went 0 for 3 on a buck who seemed to have my number. On this trip, I was bound and determined to swing the odds in my favor.
The DLG's back, everyone.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
It's been a year. Well, we caught him. We tied him down for another year. I'm thinking set up camp. Is there a flat spot right here?
That's what I was looking. I think the flattest spot's right here. What did I do with the... Uh-oh. Where's the poles?
What happened?
All right, so we went to go set the Kodiak tent up, and I've never used this particular one. But apparently there's a separate bag of poles. So we have a tent without poles. So that doesn't really do us any good at all. So we're just gonna kind of, I don't know, we're gonna go hunt and figure it out later, I guess.
Let's go to town. Let's do it.
It's crazy because they'll come down into the flats too. I've seen them out here in the flats. I think they only do it during rut season.
You think they're rutting right now?
They should be.
They run a couple weeks later then.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's why they moved on.
Coues deer are the ultimate survivalist. With those great big eyes and those keen senses, they're always on alert, always on defense, ever watching for predators.
Well, just some does. Could be a buck here another day or two, but so far nothing. Keep on going.
Gosh, he's got good main beams. Yeah, he's actually good. He's like really tight.
3 bucks over there. One looks like it's a nice deer. Like a really nice deer. It's hard to see how big. It's far away and it's windy and kind of got some grass in front of our optics, but it looks really nice. All right, while we're waiting for this big Coues deer buck, it's snack 30. And I'm going to share this with Josh so he can see how delicious this is. Try that bad boy. Best beef stick you've ever eaten right there. That's good, huh? Really good. Let's try it. Alright, we got him found. Looks like he's kind of drilling it down, so we're just going to watch and see what he does. Aaron's going to go in on the stalk, and I'm going to follow behind him and be cameraman. So, we got that buck bedded in a decent spot. We're just going to go nice and slow and quiet. That'll be bedded pretty well, don't you think? Oh, yeah. Yeah, just go super slow, super slow. Here you go, there's your bow. Go get him. I'll be out by that tree. Okay, hey, this means he's gone. Okay. Before we left on the stalk, Eric placed a marker here. And looks like we're about 120 yards using HDR.
So I think this buck came right at me because Eric pointed this out. My GoPro was glaring, so he probably thought they were antler tips because his antler tips were glowing. And so what happened is he got curious. He knew we were there. He knew something was there. He kept staring at me. Well, he comes right at me. See this black bush right here? He was past that. He was even closer. He probably 22 yards. And he bumped out to, I don't know, I didn't range. So anyway, I missed for sure the first time, and Eric and I are almost positive I missed the second time too. We're just gonna go look for arrows. So. That's what we call a clean miss. Clean at the whistle. Should have just drawn. Would have had a 15-yard frontal.
I guess that means Big Daddy's next. He's not over it yet. He'll get over it though. That was awesome stock.
Pretty amazing that I was able to get so close to such a nice Coues deer, but it just didn't pan out. So we're gonna go get up high, glass the rest of the night, see if we can't see something for Eric to go after.
Yellow grass. Standing on top of the ridge. Alright, I just looked over there. Looks like there's a pretty decent buck. He has inlines on him. On his back clap, he has an inline. Oh my gosh.
Alright, so the big buck that Eric spotted just bedded. So Eric and I are going after it. Eric was getting in on that buck. Josh just gave us the signal. He's gone, so.
That sucked. Did you have a hard time being quiet?
Oh yeah,
You didn't have a pack.
I knew we were getting close, so I just hung tight because I could see you and him if he would have come out.
I should have just hung tight, honestly. I should have just hung tight. Waited for him to do something, you know?
Sticking out right there.
Oh, it kind of does, doesn't it? Dude, you barely missed. What are you gonna cook for us, Super Bud?
Super Bud here. She got some of Eric's deer burger. Probably should use a knife, but
Whitetail?
whitetail.
We're eating whitetail.
Dude, I'm with you.
I'm starving too. I want you guys to both call me Big Daddy right now. I got tomatoes. And
That was size of mine.
I got cheese and guacamole.
I thought he was talking about, like, they look like testicles. So I thought that's what he's talking about.
He knows everything about those, huh?
Feel special now. Really special.
You should feel special.
Edible. Good.
Oh, yeah, very good.
Just gotta add a little cheese. She's ready to go.
All right. Time to put the camera down. I gotta get some food.
All right, here we go. Day 2. Gotta make these stalks count.
Well, as you know, we forgot to.
Eric forgot the poles.
Yeah, I'll blame it on myself since I'm the boss. I forgot the poles. And so we had to go get Elijah's tent. And let me just say, it's a good thing I was here to help supervise put that thing up, because these guys would have taken
Are you kidding me?
Anyway, we got a tent. Only one cot fits in it. It actually ended up being okay. We all slept pretty good. I slept good.
I slept good too.
Let's see this thing. There she is.
Looks like Coues heaven right here. I've never seen scratch marks like that. Usually they scratch it up. I've never really seen it like that. They scratch it.
They just took off. A jet came over and kind of scared them, and so they ran out of position and then kind of fed over. And yeah, we just want to get done Coues deer. And if there's athlete in front of us, yeah, we'll shoot him. But otherwise, no.
Tuesday, Coues Day.
Tuesday, Coues Day.
You gonna turn it inside out and lick it too?
I might. It was delicious. You caught me in my most primal state.
I've never seen anyone eat a bag of chips so fast. Eric looked like Schmeagol over there with his chips.
shoes off. Freaking rainstorm. We probably got to 30 yards on that buck. We just could not see him. He was tucked away so long. Maybe if we got closer, we might have stepped on him. This is what you call suck right here. Gosh. Soaking wet. Your boots, your feet. Oh yeah, I'm soaked to the bone.
Gosh, we're gonna get even more soaked.
Just hope the freaking cameras aren't ruined and
Go meet
it
up
hit
with
so hard and so fast.
Go meet up with Josh and try to get out of here.
Over like 20 yards to him.
Yeah, close.
He thought he was in front of him and he was to the right.
Yeah, but I kept looking to the right too. I just got to the point where I couldn't see through my binos.
Did you see him until he got up?
Yeah, I couldn't even see through my spotting scope, so I had to switch on my binos.
Yeah. That hit hard and fast, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He might.
You're right there. You look like you're 10 yards from him, but there's probably like 20.
He was straight to my right?
Straight.
Was he brushed in?
Huh?
Was he all brushed in?
Yeah.
I must have got slightly above him where he could see me or something.
And he kept looking that way.
That way?
Yeah. Because like at the end, you started moving quick.
What are you gonna do here, bud?
We're gonna start a fire. Because we're wet and cold.
Smile when it sucks. I've heard that one before. Doesn't suck as bad as it did 10 minutes ago, though.
Because we got a fire.
I got my jacket and my beanie out now. I feel much better. I'd like to thank my sponsor, Spam.
What happened? Yeah. Just trying to dry my hat out. I guess I got a little close to the fire. These are not fireproof.
Oh, he's too hot.
Oh yeah, he's dying.
That thing's probably poisonous.
Oh, look at these.
What are you doing? He's in the fire. He just melted.
Holy crap.
Oh, did you hear him? Yeah, he just popped.
We weathered the storm. Now we're hiking out of here. Finding a new vantage point. Let's see if we can find a buck in the last hour and a half of light.
How far they go when they get bumped. Here we go. Filling buckets. Dude, this weather's bipolar.
Yeah, it is.
Rain. Freaking, we're gonna get soaked in the last 3/4 of a mile back to camp. Made it all this way.
Wild.
Got dry.
Not dry just to get wet again.
Jeez.
All right, we're getting hammered with rain again, so we're headed back to camp. We only got a little bit of light left anyway. Rainy day, wet day.
What's for dinner tonight, Chef? Brats. And Josh, and instant mashed potatoes from yours truly.
Can't wait for those mashed potatoes.
Alright, it's day 3. Just getting the trucks warmed up, thaw us out a little bit. Got cold last night. Everything froze over. And our packs are all done up. We're just getting ready to go here, so time to smash the Coues. Had our chances. It's been great so far, so let's go.
Blue ice.
Where'd Knucklehead go?
He forgot his phone like he forgot the poles. I don't know what to say about that. If he wanted to. Alright. I can see the doe. The buck's behind the green bush there. Just trying to look at him. He's a nice deer. I can't wait to see him again. Alright, he's buck bedded down. Doe's still on her feet, but he bedded right in the bush. The approach is pretty tricky. I don't know. When I found him the other day, I felt like it was in an easy spot. He's definitely not in an easy spot today.
Alright, so those deer fed over the top. So we're gonna walk the ridge line and see if we can spot them bedded on the other side. And then, if not, we'll just keep climbing to the top of this hill so we can keep glassing.
Well, they're about 150 yards below us. Buck rutted, the big buck rutted her out. They just went up and over. Maybe if we get over there quick, we'll have an opportunity to run around. These little things are hard to get close to. It's a pretty frustrating game. I came to this canyon and it's so hard being quiet in these rocks. He was with a doe and we bumped him and there's no doe, so we don't know if that's a different buck or the same buck. Probably the same buck. But the big split buck went up over here. I don't know.
Alright, we got a first form. Jalapeno meat stick and barbecue chicken wrapped in a tortilla.
Well, can't get that stupid buck to stop. Just rutting and pushing and next draw, rutting and pushing next draw. I feel like they're on high alert because we bumped those 2 small bucks. Yeah. Couldn't get anything to settle down for us in bed that we could actually put a legit, like actual stalk.
What's for dinner?
For dinner, we got turkey burgers. And they're very welcomed after the Coues kicked our butts today.
You hungry, Josh?
I'm starving. Starving.
Wasting away.
We covered some ground today.
Sorry I didn't show you the finished product. I was too hungry.
How's your turkey burger?
Looks good.
How is it, DLG?
Well worth it.
Dude, those chips are good, huh?
Wow.
All right, here we go, day 4. No more screwing around. We're gonna try to get a different angle where we know those 2-3 bucks are and try to locate them early so we can get a legit stalk on them. Yesterday we were just playing cat and mouse with them and never really knew where they were at. We're just sneaking around all day. So today we're gonna bet them. Today's the day. Bet them and kill them. So.
Yeah.
Ditto. Let's go.
I just happened to glance behind me at the perfect time on a little square of yellow and saw some bucks chasing a doe. I don't know what they are, but we're gonna go over there and check it out. What'd you end up seeing? We got old Split. He's back. He's about 2.5 miles from where he was yesterday. Must be meant to be. I keep finding him. No more Mickey Mousing.
This same buck that ran us ragged yesterday is doing the same thing today. So we've been on him for a couple hours. He just won't stop moving. He's up and over the next draw, these things never stop moving. So we're trying to get into position right now. That's pretty much the close of day 4. Running out of light. Gonna start headed back unless we see something. But Coues schooled us today. Man, they're tough little buggers to hunt. They're small. The grass is taller than they are. And they never stop moving. Other than day 1 when I had my chance, but it's tough.
There's like a little pokey in my sock right now.
That feels good.
That feels awesome. Gosh. Well, it's about 10-15 degrees colder than it normally is this morning. Oh man, it's miserable. I'm gonna go hard in the paint.
Can I tell you guys something? You guys are my special buds. Is that the most annoying word in the world?
Buds.
Bud. Hey, bud.
Hey, bud.
Yeah. We call each other bud just to mess around with each other. Hey, bud. How about when another grown man comes up and says, hey, bud, how you doing? You're just like, what? Did you just call me bud? You like call 5-year-olds bud. Not 35-year-olds.
And Josh just spotted a buck there about 900 yards out or so, 900 yards out. Looks like a decent deer. Well, we just came over right where this buck is, and I don't know if he rubbed it just now or he's definitely cruising, just looking. He's making bow hunting difficult, that's for sure. What'd you find?
So, a little buck and a doe ran off, and as I was watching them, all of a sudden a nicer buck stood up.
Right, I'm sending Aaron on this stalk without me. I'm gonna sit back here. Josh and I are gonna film him from here. He's getting ready. Alright, Aaron's within 150 yards. Buck's just kind of standing, looking away right now. He's got to be within, how close do you think? Probably 90 yards. Buck's as calm as a cucumber. It's gonna happen. He's got this. Alright, Aaron's got to be within 70 yards of this deer. He's crouched down so I know Aaron can see him. Buck's still relaxed. We're in a good position.
So frustrating to get so close again, but it not pan out. So I should have just drawn, stood up, took a couple steps, and just hoped that I had a clear shot. And if I didn't, I didn't. But gosh.
Did you see him take off?
Yeah, I just saw tips of antlers.
So under 40 yards.
Yeah, I was getting like 34 to 46 or 47, depending on what branch I was.
She just punched it through the grass.
Well, I had this.
Or punched it through that, hope you hit him.
I could have just drawn and then taken 2 big steps to my left and just hope he didn't. But
Dang, Parn.
yeah, that sucks.
Dinner tonight, brats, mashed potatoes and corn. And that's what the end result.
Jeez, it's cold. 26 degrees. Hiking in a thin long sleeve so I don't overheat. About 500 yards, then it warms up and it's not so bad. What's gonna happen today?
Par's gonna kill a buck today. It's like day number 6 or 5. Let me see. 6. Par's gonna kill a buck today. We've been seeing a lot of bucks.
Josh is usually correct on his prophecies too, so that's good.
Yeah, he's coming down. He's gonna get into some of those bottoms.
Man, these are cruiser, this knucklehead. He's looking off to his left. He stopped looking off to his left, like ears forward. Just looking. He's in the wide open. Run over there. Yeah, run over there and go kill him.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You want me to leave my stuff?
Well, I'll go. Hey, let's get over there.
3-shooter blocks his spot.
That's all, man. He's a badass buck. Just need him because of his mass and stuff. I bet he'd be 100 inches.
Really?
Oh, yeah. That good. He's solid, dude. He's like freaking just bad. Just typical big high guard, bad freaking buck. Over him. Come on, Bart. Shot over him.
All right, I just missed a buck.
Draw it.
When I first ranged the doe and she came across because I bumped him, I ranged her at 90 and I gave one more range at the buck. He came right where she was at and I got 88. So I dialed the 90 and I re-ranged after and it said 78. So I don't know how I messed that up, but I shot way over his back.
Another excellent stalk.
I'm sick of making good stalks and not killing him.
Did it good, Bart?
Gosh. I could just kind of see the top of his back and he had a bush covering most of his body, but
Broadside.
broadside, I shot over him. Clearly over him, like he wasn't even,
Like
didn't
away.
even know it happened.
We got the shot.
You can see your arrow fly over.
Like above his rack.
Gosh, dang. I just,
So we're thinking about going up and around, see if we can find those deer in there.
okay.
Well, it's the last day and I think I'm gonna get a stalk in before we go home.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go kill a buck. Last day. Cause then we gotta get out of here.
How about a pig at the same time? Because we got some javelina.
You guys keep an eye on the javelina. I'll hurry and go kill him, and then I'll bounce over and kill one of those.
All right, good luck.
Thanks.
Eric's making his way across the hill right at the buck. The buck's still there, hasn't moved. So, last day Hail Mary. I'm sure he sees him. He's gotta see him. He might have a tree in between him and them. He looks like he's gripping the bow. Full draw, full draw, full draw. He let one fly. Eric missed the buck. It sounds like he hit a branch right in front of him. But it's okay, because we just spotted the pigs.
Yeah, and there's a booner in there.
There's a booner pig. It might make Pope and Young
I
record
bet he
book.
will.
So Eric's on his way back. We're going to keep our eyes on these pigs.
What happened? I was half expecting him to come either at me or below me, and he came to the right of me. He got up the draw too far, and that tree got between me and him, and there was no shot. I tried threading one through the tree and hit the branch. I think he'd already kind of jumped at that point, but...
Hey, we got some pigs spotted. They're hard to keep track of, though.
I'm pretty depressed right now, but I'll go after him. Okay, we got the pigs down there at about 100, 120 yards. We're going in. Wait, center.
Coming up short on that Coues deer buck left me depressed, but there was no time to wallow in my sorrows, as there was a booner javelina on the adjacent side hill.
They blew out. He came back to try to like...
You want to know those?
Yeah.
In his country.
Yeah, he knows his country. Freak, I think I smashed his shoulder blade. Did you guys hear it thump up there?
Yeah. Off this cliff. That's pretty rad.
Yeah. Chomping his teeth. They were just below this bluff, so I snuck in a little closer, put my 30 pin on him, and smoked him. Yeah, that was cool.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we're supposed to
Last
to
day.
leave about right now. I just blew a stalk on a awesome Coues deer and thought I had him smoked. And consolation prize of javelina, my first ever one, so I'm excited with the new V3X. So. All right, let's go get him. Last day, dump my quiver.
Bottom of the 9th, right after he put a stalk on that buck. So we could kill that javelina and we're on our way out. So, how heavy is he?
He's heavy.
Feels good to tag out on something. Feel one of the tags. Awesome trip.
Almost had a stud Coues this morning and came to full draw. Tried threading it through a tree and couldn't. I spotted some javelinas earlier, so only had half the morning to hunt. So went over and smoked a javelina before I headed home. Javelina backstrap right there. Teamwork makes the dream work. Only the second group of javelinas we've seen the entire trip, so
Feels good. 33. Batting 333 on the trip.
Leaving was bittersweet. I knew that I had unfinished business. I knew that I wasn't done. I didn't know how I was going to get back down there, but something deep inside of me knew it wasn't over yet.
It's definitely gonna happen on this trip. Gonna give it everything for 3 days. Go hard.
That's right. Stay tuned, boys and girls, cool cats and kittens.
Gonna do work. Nothing yet, but we're just gonna keep pounding ground until we can turn. Well, we got 4 does over here. I guess that's not entirely true. Keep pounding ground until we can find a buck. A little surprised there's not a buck with those does. Just keep going. Old Gurr comes ripping around the corner. He's got a hog.
Says he has a hog spotted, so we're gonna go and confirm it.
Yeah, let's confirm first before we get too excited.
Yeah.
And then go bed him up and put the hammer on him. Who knows, maybe it's the one from last year, dude.
Gotta kill some hogs, so I believe him on this one. He's killed some big Coues deer, so
Maybe it's redemption on the...
I think it's that same one.
Dude, can you imagine? Because he did have a little, like,
He had a kicker, that one.
sticker. All right, we'll go get him. Here we go. Got him yet? No, just 3 does. 3 does. Gotta be there. He probably bedded up already. We got 3 does. Two up feeding, one bedded, one went over the top. The buck had to have followed him over the top. So we got Artie going around trying to see if he can find him. Gurr found him. We're gonna head over there and get some eyes on him. See what the heck he is.
This buck seems to be rutting pretty hard.
Really?
He's all over the place. Hill to hill. That's what big bucks do this time of year.
Let's do it.
Let's go kill him.
What do you got?
Freaking giant Coues deer. Close to the 120-inch mark. Mega giant. Dude, that kicker he has is ridiculous.
We got an absolute mega giant. We're gonna kill him too. We're gonna freaking kill him. This buck's a tank. Gotta find a way to get this deer killed. Artie's making his way around. He's out at me and Josh's site right now, so Artie's gonna make his way around. See if he can get eyes back on him. Alright, we got a really heavy buck headed our way. We haven't been able to turn up that big one again. But we got a buck with moose mass that's headed our way. It's a pretty cool buck. We're gonna head around. Try to make a stop.
Although we had our hearts set on a mega giant, sometimes you have to take what the mountain gives you. And in this case, we had a nice buck headed towards water.
He's done. We found him. Tough buggers. Coues deer are probably the toughest animals I've ever hunted. These suckers, to kill one of these with a bow is, dang, it's an accomplishment. Gosh, so much respect. Josh has been talking about these things for so long. I mean, muleys are a passion, but like, now I know why he just loves these little critters so much.
What a wild goose chase. Josh and I killed this thing solo. We didn't have anyone to help film this. We kind of filmed it with our phones and this DSLR the best we could. But hopefully you enjoyed the adventure here, because it was one heck of an adventure. Incredible little animal. Kill one of these in the lower 48 with the bow. Pretty special. Subscribe to the channel. Like this video, leave us a comment. Coues deer on the back. Josh has got front, back, hind, back straps. But what a grind today, man. Wow. You earned this buck. So much respect for Coues deer.